Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from English class, Department of Electrical Engineering, University of Brawijaya. Before we start, let us introduce our group. My name is Fauzan.
My name is Wildan Lazuardi.
My name is Fajri.
And my name is Daffa Ichsan M.
So this is our project is called Smart Fan. Let's check it out.
Okay, this time I'm talk to you about what the component we use. Okay, check it out. This is a battery. This is the backboard, relay, fan, jumper, LDR, LED, resistor, and the controller we using the microcontroller, not MCU, and the smartphone.
So this time I will explain to you how the mechanism of sending the data to the mobile phone. So here we have the application to controlling the light and the fan. Here we have the diagram of the light intensity, and below is how we control the light. So we have to input the value first, like with this, and in here we have to input the value according to the pin of the LDR.
Hi, so I'm here. I will explain to you about the block diagram that our project is for. So this is the block diagram. As you can see, there is LDR, microcontroller, the LED, relay, fan, battery, and the smartphone. So basically, this is all the component that we use for this project. And the project itself is smart fan and light control with IoT. So what does it mean? Okay, so basically, in this system, we have a smart LED system. This system, the LED, it can change the intensity depends on the brightness of the room you're in. So say if your room is pretty bright, then the LED will turn off or maybe just shine a little bit. And vice versa, if the brightness in your room is pretty dark, then the LED will turn bright. So, and how this works? It's simple. We're using the LDR here. LDR is basically a light sensor, so you can detect how brightness in your room. And you can, this data in the LDR is sent to microcontroller, and the LDR here is as an input for the microcontroller, and then the microcontroller will process the command that already been given, and the data sent from the LDR, and then can determine whether the LED will turn bright or will turn dim. And also it connects to the relay, which connects to the fan. So basically the relay here acts as a switch for the fan. And for the information, the fan and the relay is connected to the battery. So the battery here acts as the main power for the fan. Okay, so what is make it smart, and what's with that IoT? So IoT means Internet of Things. You can control everything from far away with your internet. So in this module, we're using a Node MCU, which also has the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. So then you can connect this microcontroller to Blink. So Blink is basically an IoT provider. It is free and it's good for development. Okay, and then the Blink cloud is also connected to your smartphones, which means you can control everything from your smartphone. You can control the LED, and also the fan. So that's why we make it smart fan and light control. So basically, here's how it works. When you demand the LED to be turned off, let's say you want to go out somewhere, and you want to like to be off to saving the energy, then you just press the button on the smartphone, and then the command on the smartphone will be sent through the Blink cloud, and then the Blink cloud will send to the microcontrollers via the Wi-Fi, and then the microcontroller will execute the command. And also not only just sending the command from the smartphone to the microcontroller, it can also act reversely. So say this LDR, as I explained before, it gives data to the microcontroller. Data itself is the brightness of the room, and the data from the LDR can send to your smartphone. So you will know how much the brightness in your rooms are. So it's two-way communication between the microcontrollers and the smartphone. And last on the fan, let's say it's from your room is hot and you want to be cool, then you can push the button again to command the microcontrollers to turn on the fan. So we're using the relay, and as I explained before, the relay here acts as a switch for the fan. So if the command is sent from microcontroller to the relay, then this battery fan in the relay will make a closed loop circuit. So basically the electricity running, and also it means that the fan is running as well. So that's basically the block diagram of the project that we use. So here will explain to you about the listing program. So this program we use is using the Arduino IDE, because the Not MCU also support the Arduino programming, and this is the program. So the library we use is library Blink, because we're using the Blink IT, and then the ESP8266. Why are we using this library? Because Not MCU is using ESP8266 as the Wi-Fi module, so we need that library. And now for the Blink, we have to make char out and SSID and the password for the Wi-Fi we use, because this is based on using the internet, so we use the Wi-Fi. So therefore we need to tell the SSID, the name of the Wi-Fi, and also the password of the Wi-Fi. And also we got the out here, which means the authentication code. This is, you will get it when you create your account in the Blink. Okay, and now then we add the timer, okay, Blink timer, and then we also make a declaration for the LED pin, the LDR pin, the XY, and the okay. So first we have the void button. So in this is the new command that we're gonna use. Like first we're gonna go to the void setup first. So then we'll serial begin, which is to start the serial monitor, and then there is pin mode. This pin mode is used to tell the Arduino that in which pin is an output and which pin is the input. So therefore we write the LED pin as the output and the LDR pin as the input. And also we write Blink begin, which means we command the program to start the Blink. Then we have the timer setting a while. So why we are using the timer is basically because in the Blink program we can put all of the program, the command that we demand in the void loop. So therefore we need to make a new command. So therefore in this void loop we only have very short program. So we have the Blink one, and then the second is if. So one thing is that the timer will run only if the LED pin is on. So and we turn on the LED pin in the blink. So basically, if the LED pin in the blink is off, then nothing will come up. Okay, and this we as the timer run. And because in the void setup we already set the timer interval, in here there is the button in here. So then we go to the void button here. Okay, in the void button it said that the X equal the analog bit of LDR pin, which means we put the value of the LDR pin into the X, and then serial print that X value. So basically we just print the value of the intensity, and then we map out the value because we want this LDR to can control the brightness of the LED. So we need to map it out. So when the LDR value is 10, this means that the value of the LED is changed to 255, and when the value of the LDR is 250, the value to the LED is 260. So it's reversible. So when the LDR value gets higher, the value of the LED will get lower. Yeah. And then after you map out and then create a new variable, then you analog write that new variable into LED pin. So therefore, the LED pin and the LED will have a value that already been mapped out. So the brightness or the intensity is already been controlled. Okay, so now for the last session, we'll do a demonstration about how these things work. So after we assemble all of the circuits here and then connect it to the computer, upload the program, and then we also try to connect it to Blink to our phone. And now let's get started. Okay, so first of all, this is the program that I created. This is the light intensity program. So here you can see the diagram here, so you can know how much the fluctuation of the light intensity, and then in the below here is the value of the light intensity, so you will know exactly how much is the value. And then in the left there is a lamp button, which if you push it, it will turn on the lamp. And then on the right is the button for the fan. Okay, so now let's get to it. Okay, so first we gonna start the program. Okay, so connected. As you can see, here is the intensity is already giving the value and to its phone. So how does this work? It's actually start from the LDR here. So this LDR is sending the data of the light intensity to the microprocessor, and the microprocessor, they give from the code program in my Arduino, they send the data into the Blink cloud, and then from the Blink cloud they send it back to my phone. So as you can see here, this is the value of the LDR. So now let's see, it's around 200, and when I just to close this one, now you can see the value is dropped. Let's look. Well, it's 55, 62. It's really low. And then when I open it again, it come back to 200. So that's the thing. This is real time value. Okay, so now we're gonna try the LED button. So we're gonna try to make it work. So first we of course want to turn on the lamp. There is it. It's turned on, and exactly when the lamps turn on, several seconds later, it turns off. It's actually because in the setting, we set the program to control the intensity of light depending on the LDR value. So because the value is pretty high, so it means the room is pretty bright. So that's why the LED is not turning on. It's turning on. And now, if I
close this LDR, now as you can see, the LED starts to brighten. It's because the LDR is really low, so that's why they turn on the LED. And when I lift my finger just a bit, as you can see, the light is actually not really turned off, it just dim away, it's not really very bright. Again, it's because of the program that we construct together. Okay, so that is for the LED button, and now for the second one is the for fan. So for the information, this is the fan. We are using a relay. This is working as a switch for the fan. Okay, and then the main power of the fan is powered up by the battery here. So the battery is 12 volt because the fan itself, it requires 12 volt to work properly. Okay, so then we turn on the button, and then as you can see, the relay is turning red, meaning that it's already connected. And as you can see, there you go. There is the cable problem. Okay, so now you can see here is the fan start turning up as soon as I turn on the fan button, and when I push it back to offline, the fan is turning off. Okay, I'm gonna try to give you a bit better view. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Now as you can see, the fan is spinning up as soon as the relay is turned on, and now I'm turning off again. Now as you can see, that is all the program. I know there's still a bit matter, there's still much thing to be completed to be perfect, but this is from me, this is from our group. Thank you.
So that is the explanation from our group. We are really sorry if there is any inconvenience. Thank you so much for your attention, and
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.